now, my crafty friends, I am back for another process video. Today I am using a sketch that I am posting in my Facebook crop group. Each Friday I post a new sketch and I'm calling it Follow a Sketch Friday. And when they follow that sketch and post a picture of it and what they've created, it must have photos on it. I then pick a random winner the following week to win a free handmade card from me. Now, the reasoning I am doing that is because in the end, if they follow a sketch every Friday, they're going to at least have made 52 layouts with pictures on them, you guys. So I'm excited because that's challenging myself as well to get some more scrapbooking done. And this is actually week 2. I did have a week 1 and I did do a process video on that, but I'm not sure if I mentioned that it was for that challenge or not. But I did show you guys the sketch beforehand. It does come from Close to My Heart's Magic idea book. This is no longer available. This is a retired book. However, we do have current books. They are called Make It From Your Hearts, volume 1, 2, 3, and 4, with number 5 on its way. And so we have some great ideas in there. There is cards as well as scrapbook layouts. So I will link everything that I'm using and all these things I'm talking about in the description below so that if you guys want to go check them out, you can. I also pulled some papers from our wood grain paper pack. I really enjoy these, you guys. I have like 4 of them because I love wood grain. I use this paper right here. And then I also pulled some orange papers from the Blossom paper pack that is available. This is a Bring Back My Pack. And I'm going to take some of these papers and we're going to make a pumpkin patch layout with these. So here are my photos. I believe this is from 2018. We go to a pumpkin patch every year. And the same one, and it's always really fun. It's just a fun tradition. And so I am going to scrapbook these photos for my daughter's album. And I have already cut my pieces here. And this piece right here, the blue, I did run both of these pieces through my Cuttlebug with a embossing folder just to give it some texture, some more interest to the page. And then I used our, also another retired item, but circle die cuts. They're stitch circles and stitch ovals. Now you can use, when I get to this part, you guys can use just circle punches, oval punches, your Cricut, whatever. But I'm going to make pumpkins out of this and I'm really excited. And then I did use one of our thin cut fonts to punch out the word PAX in 2 different colors. So, oh, and then I have this punch, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a flower and a heart, and I punched the hearts just out of some green like this to make leaves for my pumpkins. And so, remember to look into your stash and look and see what you can make. I didn't want to turn on my Cricut, and so I just went with what I could find, and that's what I'm creating. So let's get this process going and put this page together.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is just work on gluing all these pieces down according to the sketch. And then I will take my photos and I will trim those down to be able to fit in the spots for photos. I cut a lot of that out so that you don't have to watch that, but that's okay. And then after I lay my photos down, I realized I probably need to move a little bit of stuff over or trim these down. So I do make it so it all fits better on this page. Now right here, I did pull out a couple of PML cards and I'm just going to kind of look at them and see if I do want to use them. I play around with maybe adding this orange one back here, but neither one of them actually make it on my layout, which is totally fine. And then I'm going to take both of those sets of letters that I made that spells out pack, and I'm actually going to layer them on top of each other so that the orange looks like a shadow behind the wood grain. Of course, we got to add our squiggle lines across and around all of the white, so I am going to do that. Okay, so here's where the fun stuff comes in. These are my pumpkins, and I simply take ovals and circles and layer 3 together, sometimes using 3 circles, 3 ovals, and then sometimes I'll mix 2 circles with 1 oval or 2 ovals with 1 circle, and they make all different size and shapes of pumpkins, and I love it. So you can glue all these pieces down flat, or you can use some 3D foam tape and pop up the center little piece, which also gives another fun dimension to your pumpkins. And that stitched, the stitched circle and oval, the stitching on it also makes a really fun aspect to your pumpkin. So yep, I'm just gonna work on gluing these together. Okay, so I'm going to pull out this cute paper from my stash, and it has, they're like border strips. This one says, "You are the cutest pumpkin in the patch," and I just thought that was such a cute saying. Now it's too big to go anywhere on my layout as is, so I am going to trim it out or trim it down and cut out the words into smaller strips so that I can layer them on that wood grain paper that is on the right side of my page. I also found this sticker that says Pumpkin Patch, so it kind of completes my title of Pax Pumpkin Patch. And then I will place down these pumpkins, creating a visual triangle with them. Okay, so this is where I'm going to bring in those cute hearts and glue them upside down so that they look like leaves on my pumpkins. And after I'm done with that, I think, okay, they need something else. They need stems. So I'm actually going to grab some more of that wood grain paper, cut it into some small strips, and make little stumps for my pumpkins. So I'm currently sitting in my bedroom with the dogs and they're sleeping. So if you can hear them snoring, I am so sorry. They both snore like crazy, but this is where I'm at. This is my life. I really, really love the way these pumpkins turned out, you guys. I think they would be so cute on all different kind of scales. You can make big ones, teeny tiny ones. So I would love to hear if you have made pumpkins like this, if you plan to make pumpkins like that. Leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear if you like this idea of pumpkins. Okay, as you can see, I have pulled out some of these wood stars, and I am going to place 3 of them in each of the 3 clusters that I have, hoping to follow your eye around the page. And then I will use some liquid glass to glue those onto my page. That is what I find best to glue down my wood shapes, and it really holds them down to your page. Now, I also have these orange enamel dots from way back in the day, and I will put, again, 3, one in each of the different sizes, down the side of my title and then up my journaling spot. And then lastly, you know what I love to do? I love to make me some splatters on a page, so I will cover my photos. And I am going to use some of our liquid gloss to make splatters, again, around those 3 clusters. Now I'm using the color lime, which is a lime green, and I just feel like it really pops on this page because there's little pops of lime green everywhere. So I love it. It turned out so cute. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more like it, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.